Hey everyone, Yōkai here. Today I'm going to be watching the 7th episode of Ryza no Atelier. And last episode we had our big project constructing the hideout itself. So now we have a place to go to do our activities rather than just hanging out at Ryza's place where the mother, might interrupt. So never ideal. But yeah, we also had a mysterious monster appear, which of course will be more plot relevant later, but definitely the first real, delve into the plot, so we'll see where that goes soon enough. But yeah, let's just jump on into episode 7. Check it out. 3, 2, 1, play. Wow, he was on it. I can hear my daughter approaching. I must greet her. As she usually is. Like the second I start recording, people start moving out there. Well, no, but it makes me feel better. I understand you care, and worry for her safety, but she's an important character. She's got to be involved with the plot. You can't stop it. What if I kill him? Just kidding. Claudia's a good girl. She would never think that. That one shot when she pulls it up might be the best shot in the whole opening. Is anyone else really glad that Japan exists? Because I sometimes think about that. What if I could only watch and play Western games and TV shows? Like, what a miserable life that I would live. I probably would just stop watching and playing stuff at that point. I don't know what other hobby I would get, but maybe stamp collecting. I will always be by your side, Ryza. Okay, that's where we were going. Claudia's courage, yeah. Yeah, there's a little bit of hiccups with the video, but looks like it should be fine. Yeah, that thing is fine. He always says it when we want anything from him. But yeah, Claudia, you can't just give up like that. There we go. I was waiting for the but. Not Ryza's, I mean grammatically. Okay, that's definitely something. You're just thinking what a softie you are. Not softy like that, just a nice person. Well, we hit the target. Oh wow, okay. Only took 2 shots. Claudia Sasuga. Oh yeah, I think she got that, the end of last episode. Yeah, that target never saw that coming, although it still managed to dodge. Yeah, this is gonna be a little bit more difficult. While Claudia's busy mastering the bow, we have flower picking and book reading. You'll get it. Very nice song to have for our montage. Man, it's like she's trying to miss the target. I'm sorry, I don't mean to bully you, Claudia. I think this will be the one. Oh, yes! There we go. I'm so happy for you, Claudia. Probably. Probably nothing will kill us. After we get our written permission slip. All sorts of fun. Usually have to go to Jinchi's site to find that. Yeah, she's in the show too sometimes. It's nice to meet you. Is it that obvious? I would love to. Okay, then. She's getting real close to the camera there, girl. Okay. I guess we have our, the person in question. For a not so important character, she is actually quite pretty. Not as much as Claudia, of course, but by background character standards. Depends who you ask. Very straightforward and honest, though. No, no, no. I'm trying to remember the game. Is she the one character that there was like a lot of steps to her overall side quests, or was that someone else? I guess not give anything important to do. There's a line. Let's go try on some dresses. Like I said, I enjoy this sort of thing, so. Yeah, an elegant dress is perfect for for Claudia. Maybe a little bit less so for Ryza. She's kind of, She looks good in any kind of thigh exposing outfit. Oh, are we really? Well, there we go, but I was gonna say, are we really gonna get Leela involved? I should have known with the whole 3 thing. We get the other attractive girl in the show to join us. I know, right? You've got nothing better to do, Leela. There's like a Leela-shaped impression on that couch. Oh my god. Well, I know what Random Ramble Productions thumbnail's gonna be for this episode. It was like she was talking with her thighs. But anyway, the show. And you are borderline tsundere, you know that, Leela? Yeah, could you two help me get dressed? Yeah, she's gotta break it. This dress was a horrible opponent. Not nearly enough to test my mettle. sure you can. Sure. Layla is a good person to have in your date. I guess they're gonna be in this episode after all. Beyond the, montage. Oh wow, she's really ramping up the difficulty. Yeah, this may take a minute. Because yeah, in real life your opponent does move, so... Like, my daughter's doing weird things in the yard again. What am I gonna do with her? This is why we left it. See, you gotta be like this one, okay? Look at the good example. Now go. Yeah, gotta get the red one in there too. The red... So what's it called? Supplement, I think. Get out my cat out real quick. So, are we in Claudia's bedroom? Of course, for the girly things, we enlist Claudia's help. She's, yeah, been really working on that bow. Ah, yeah, the blessing ointment. Let's rub it all over Claudia's body. And there's Rami, I think her name was. Let's begin our fashion show. Pachi, 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 pachi. And there we go. Is Claudia wearing this one? I would assume so. I see what you did there. And oh my god, she looks great. For Leela? Yeah, those are Leela legs. Boy, are they Leela legs. Whew. Pure femininity. Whew. God dang. Yeah, that's more or less my reaction. Yeah, let's see Ryza. Got the, like, thigh highs. Although, a shame to cover up the actual thighs, but it does look pretty good overall, I must say. Nice big flower. I still can't believe you roped Leela into a fashion show. More poses, please. This could be the rest of the episode right here. Let's just keep going. But I knew it wouldn't. I knew it wouldn't. All of the, yeah, okay. Guess we did a good job. You can't argue with that logic. Oh, it was very necessary, I assure you, Ryza. I'll come back to you guys when I can show off my new baby. Good luck. Courage, that was part of the title, in regards to Claudia. Someone's taking that to heart. It was great. We should do this again sometime. Maybe a swimsuit competition next. Please take me with you. I'm tired of being the stay-at-home wife that's a way for you to return from your adventures. I want to be a part of the adventure too. And she knows. Clearly did not buy the flute lie. Claudia really has a voice where you just like can't get mad at her when she talks like that. I mean, he obviously, yeah, doesn't like the danger. In the game, don't you have to, like, get a certain amount of side quests done to get permission for this, I think? Thank you, question mark. Well, there's no need to reevaluate. I mean, she comes back fine every time, doesn't she? Mediocre strength. How rude. Nani? Very useful for a merchant, for sure. I evaluated and those are some awesome thighs. She's like, I don't want to show off my thighs. More of that courage that we were mentioning. Claudia, you're putting a lot of pressure on me. But she has faith in her friends. She just has such a wonderfully girly run. So what exactly, specifically, are we doing? Like, why can't my daughter just stay indoors and read books? Oh, it's this part. Okay. This, yeah. I remember this from the game. I remember this exact room. So yeah, I guess it was a different scene than I thought it was initially. There was some part of the game where you had to get a certain amount of points from doing Sam's like reputation in the village to do something. I guess it was a different thing. Or they're combining things, I don't know. What were we talking about? It's a room with some water. It's not dangerous. And theoretically, you could drown, but I don't think she would. Throw in some spice, some sugar, everything nice. Get some Powerpuff Girls popping out of there. I'm convinced that Ryza's thighs could cure cancer. Even if they couldn't, I'm sure most people would be willing to give it a try. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. And after all that, I have a rock. Let's pump some water. Hey, it looks all dry. Did we do good? First test. How many tests do we have? Man, look at that hand holding. You're starting to realize, aren't you? Realize. Okay, so she was a little bit slow to notice that part. I mean, because, yeah, just a glorified plumber job, essentially. Doesn't necessarily prove that you can protect his daughter. Evaluation going up. Maybe the next test is doing side quests in town. Man, you have no right to use the word obnoxious. Because you constantly going up and harassing them is very obnoxious and childish. We're not playing. Because he's a dick. Yes, because my family, I must be a douchebag. Yeah, they literally all have their life goals that they're working towards. He's just so insufferable. Even though we don't have to, because it's none of his business. I just want to smack him so badly. And we'll show a boss who's a boss. Yeah, have you really changed? You read books before, you read books now. Ryza's the one that's changed the most because she has a whole new, career pursuit, whatever you want to call it, with alchemy. Whereas Tao and Lent are basically just improving things they were already, interested in, passionate about, were already doing. That's why Ryza's the main character. These overflowing feelings. Some mistakes are worth making. I probably am just going to play the second Ryza game after I finish the anime. Because I think I am just going to have that strong desire for more Ryza. Alchemy is an explosion. Cue Megaman cameo. But okay. Okay. That was the seventh episode of Ryza no Atelier. And another really good episode to be sure. I mean, we do have the usual thing where all three of our main gang members are improving at all their respective fields. But we have the additional thing where Claudia is starting to really want to get into the game because she, like I said, she keeps getting left behind. Daddy's all worried about her, doesn't want her to get put in dangerous situations. So she's kind of trying to improve her strength, practicing with the bow, doing pretty well pretty early on, but then she starts to like up the difficulty, you know, because in real life, enemy targets don't just stand still while you stand still. Like, it's just not realistic. So, you know, eventually ramping up the difficulty, but it's continuing to improve. But gaining strength to defend herself, you know, and contributing combat's only half the battle. The other half the battle, and being allowed to go, you know, is actually being allowed to go from the father, right? Get permission. But to do that, we pretty much have to prove our worth, prove our strength, you know, and all that. So we started off with a plumbing job, which we successfully did. He seemed fairly impressed by that, but we'll have to see where we go from here. But we have not quite got permission just yet, so it's a work in progress. But it's cool to see them all working towards this goal. But the other thing was we had our fashion show, as I called it, because yeah, Rami, she shows up. She's got like these 3 dresses for a customer, and apparently she just needs some gorgeous, elegant girls to wear them, show them off to her, to show off their qualities, you know, I guess. But in the end, she just bought all 3 of them, which I did kind of expect, to be honest, because who could possibly pick between the 3 of them, honestly? But one thing that was surprising and not expect was roping Leela into this. I should have expected it because they mentioned 3 dresses, and there's only 2. Okay, 1 Ryza, 1 Claudia, you know, 2 of them total, right? But because of course if we're gonna do it together, they're best friends at this point. But Leela, she's just like this attractive female character that we occasionally, you know, talk to, but she doesn't like hang out and play with us the same way they do. So it was a little bit less of an obvious thing to get her into it, but we successfully got her into it. So, you know, all credit to us. First we see them in the swimsuits, now we see them in these elegant dresses. What more could you ask for, really? And any time we get more Claudia Ryza hanging out, I will always gladly take that. But, and yeah, that pretty much was the episode. Yeah, just kind of skimming through, see if there's anything else I wanted to touch on, and I don't think so. Yeah, pretty much it. So, yeah, a good episode. I enjoyed it, you know. So, yeah, I wonder when we're going to get back into like exploring new areas, because I don't think we've done that too much yet. The game definitely had plenty of areas to explore, and there's, yeah, because there was like the tower, I think they called it, but yeah, definitely other places to explore we haven't done so yet. So, I mean, technically we did see a new area from the game that I recognize being the flooded area, but that's not quite the same as going to a new adventurous location with monsters and new things to discover. It's a little bit of a different thing, so I do hope we can do some more of that in the near future. But this was a good episode for what it was. So yeah, thank you for watching, and hope to see you in the next video. Please click the like button and support me on Patreon if you enjoyed what I do, and I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.